Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mark here, and today I've got myself in the Tesla here. I wanted to show you guys my favorite websites that kind of have apps for the V10 update. If you just got the internet browser in there, you didn't have it before, I'm going to show you all of those websites that might help you out while you're driving, hanging out at the superchargers, or just plain out want to explore what the browser is. So let's take a look at those, and we'll jump in right away. All right, so if you're new to the V10 and you just got in here and you want to check out your browser, some of the coolest things to do in there is obviously find your favorite websites, and I'm going to show you my favorite websites as mentioned. So we're going to go into the browser here. We're going to jump right into the very first one. So this one here is the Tesla. I know it sounds silly, but this is the Tesla search portal on the website itself. If you want to find it, I'll put the link in the description below, but it's actually tesla.com/find us. That's how I get to it there, easy. And then I bookmark it and save it. So currently, it's got my location here. I've got a trip that's planned for Knoxville, and we're going to use that for the remainder of this video here. So you can see that when I go to Knoxville up here, there are some superchargers and there are destination chargers. Now, the superchargers are just outside of Knoxville, so I might have an issue here. So when I go here, I need to use all of my resources. So this app and this map right here, favorited, will help you out a lot. So you can find superchargers, stores, and galleries, and I recommend this being your very first one to bookmark. Now, the second one while we're doing this trip and travel is RV Parky. So we're going to go into that right now. So we're going to punch in Knoxville one more time. I use this because I have the 50 amp adapter that I bring with me. I can filter and come over here and select 50 amp, right? Now it's going to reduce some of these here. It may not, but you can at least see if I do get in trouble and I cannot get my car charged somewhere, I can reach out to these people, double check that they have a 50 amp. Now they may not know what a NEMA adapter is, so you're just going to have to ask if you have a 50 amp plug, and you can always, within an area around here, there's usually a Walmart or hardware store if you need other adapters or some type of a plug that might convert what you have to what they have. So it's not always a fail-safe, but it is a good backup. And when I pinch out here, you'll see that there's plenty of other locations. So if you're on a road trip and you need to take either a break here, one of these here, you can sometimes get these RV parks for somewhere around $20 or $30 a night just to park your car, sleep for a little bit, charge up, use bathroom, shower, and all that other stuff if you're on a really fun road trip. All right, so the next one we're going to jump into is we're going to get some fun in here. We all probably know about some of these that are in here, but this next one, I really like it. It's just one that I goof around with. It's the Mother Frunker. And I will use this one if I'm just goofing around at the chargers or whatever the case may be. But it has some games in it. It has maps just like you typically would have here. Again, we're going to run into that where you have to allow the location each time. And this is a Waze-based app. So if you want an all-in-one and you don't want to use the Tesla Waze, you can use this one here and have a couple different things and have a dashboard up. But wanted to show you guys in here, when you jump into the games, we'll play, I don't know, we'll play Apple Shooter. So this is just like a archery game. This one is loaded with ads. In case you don't like that there, a lot of the times an ad will pop up over here. There is no ad block on the Tesla at this point. So that's going to be it. So we'll hit play, and you can play some either Flash-based or web-based games or HTML5-based games. Okay, after that fun ad there, we're going to start the game. This one, like I said, is riddled with ads, but it's still, if you have nothing to do, you can come in and take this apple off of his head, and I missed. And that's pretty much it. We'll drag it right over here. Bop, missed again. So you get the point of this one here. There's a couple different features like a calculator that works if you need that. There is a new sticky note that you can come in here and type some different things. The different things here: chargers, maps, Reddit, stocks, and weather. So a good amount of different things. Okay, so we get the point of this one here. Again, this is Mother Frunker, and we're going to jump into the next one, which is EV Trip Planner. So one of the ones that I really like here is this one again. It's just another one that has a good amount of information. If you can't find it on the first two, you can come in here and get this one. This one's a little bit better, graphic, user-friendly, if you will. GUI is a little bit better than the other ones there. But we can plan a route. We can do stuff. It's very similar to what you would see on a better route planner. And if you don't like this one, we'll jump right into a better route planner. But this one here has your models that you can use, has the type of vehicle, etc. And I wouldn't doubt it if they're using some of the data that a better route planner has used as well. Okay, so we're going to eliminate this one. This one just plugs in point A and point B and gives you your information. The next one we're going to jump into is the Tesla page, and that is right here. Now, Tesla page, I cannot get this one to work. If you guys can get this one to work, but it creates a really cool dashboard for you here in your Model 3. But for some reason, it will not allow me to like click through to the location. So I'm going to see if there's anybody in here that you can leave a message below. But it has like a little dashboard here, has wind direction, all kinds of different things that you can do here. So this is one of my favorites when it works. However, for some reason in this update here, for the developer of this website is not allowing it to bypass or to get through to the location finder. All right, so a solid favorite that everybody knows and everybody has probably already used, and if you haven't, I would make sure that you do it. It's going to be Waze for Tesla. Now, if you don't want all these other dashboard things in here, use Waze for Tesla. This is a really good one. It uses the database apparently for Waze that you already have on your phone to find locations of law enforcement, car stopped on the road, object on the road, and date and time when it was there. So if I pan out here and show you what's going on here, you can see that I-4, which is a pretty heavily traveled road, is riddled with law enforcement. It looks like they are just everywhere on this road. I don't know what they're doing there, but that looks bad. Don't drive down that road. It looks like a lot of crashes and maybe some incidences in there. But this will help you out if you're driving down the interstate or something like that, watching your speed, watching for objects on the road, cars on the side of the road, and just give you a little bit better help while driving. This is Tesla Waze. Again, that link is in the description below. I encourage you to use it. It's free. There's nothing for it, and you can use it anytime you're driving. Okay, next one, again, we're going to jump back into the travel aspect of this, and we're going to pull up a better route planner. And if you want to organize these, I didn't tell you this before, but you can put it in alphabetical order if you want to, and you can type in A, B, C, D so that you know what your favorite is there. So it does sort it by favorites in alphabetical order there. All right, so we've got one plugged in here. I've got a Standard Range Plus, and you can see that this is exactly what you need if you're driving and going on a trip. Now, this map here, like the previous one on Tesla, utilizes your destination chargers. As you can see, the grayed out, well, they're not grayed out, but they're the gray Tesla destination charger icon. So this one here will get you there. It allows you to put in your vehicle, your information, and also just give you a better, accurate idea of where you need to stop and what you need to charge your vehicle and what locations will be best for you. All right, and if you're like me and you're addicted to just seeing what is going on, I recommend that you can find out the chargers and where they're going to be built at. And this is a pretty cool one. If you haven't found this one here, I don't know what it uses for database to find out where these are, but this is the update changelog, if you will, for new Tesla supercharging stations. So for instance, I'm going to type in any region, or if you know what, let's just go to a map because it'll be a lot easier. There's that nagging pop-up about location. So we're going to pinch and zoom into my location here in Florida, and you can see there's red dots, which are obviously the existing ones, but there's a blue one here. What is that? So there's a permit that was issued in Clearwater for a supercharger station. Now there's one that says construction, or has a cone, and it says Four Corners, construction 55 days, and it's at 7940 West Arlo, Bronson Memorial Highway. So there you go. There's one in Fort Lauderdale. So if you wanted to see where superchargers are being put in at, you can get this one here at supercharger.info. Okay, so this one's going to be PlugShare. You guys might already have found this one here, but if you're just new to the browser and you're new to your Tesla, you're going to like this one here, I think. So what you can do is, with PlugShare, you can find out where different types of plugs are. Like, for instance, a regular wall adapter. Say you're in a last resort and you can't get power and you need a wall adapter and you want to stay there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours to get you to the next destination, then the PlugShare is going to help you. You can filter it by 1450 adapters. And when you tap on here, you get some information. So you got the Daytona KOA. This one kind of mirrors also the other one that we did, the RV Parky. And it will help you get, again, plugged in if you really, really need it. But most of the time, there's superchargers nearby. So, okay, so the next one is going to be QTesla. And this is another one very similar, I mean, almost identical to the mother frunker And this one has a couple different things that's a little bit different. It has your forecast that you can have at a glance like that. Radar, which is nice, and it's an auto-refreshing radar. So if you're taking a trip from where we're going to Knoxville, then you can see some of the rain in there. It's no different than having weather.com up or one of those others like that, except for it's just always here in a particular dashboard so you can see. This one also has the Waze for Tesla here in it. It's just kind of built in. It's going to ask for your location again, and also there. One of the cool things about this is it shows the wind direction and control. Looks like we have a wind out of north-northeast right there at 11.4 miles an hour down at the bottom that you can see right there. So the Tesla for Waze has that. It has some news, it has stocks, it has all this bits of information. I'm a big kid at heart and I absolutely love playing games. So I'm going to show you my most favorite one here. So we're going to scroll to the top up there. We're going to find games. Where is it at? There it is. So this is a website called addictinggames.com, and a lot of them are using like a WebGL, I think it's called. So you can play tons and tons of games. You don't have to rely on the ones that are here in the car. This one has some ads on it. It is just one of those things, but we'll jump into, I don't know, this one here. And there we go. We got an ad popping up as always. It's just the way it's going to be on here. So if you play in free games, you're going to pay for ads. And as these games load, some of them might load extremely slow because I don't know what the RAM and the features are of this, but at least you can come in here and see the audio works. And let's see what happens when we maximize it. Starts the game over, reloads it, and let's play. Got to walk across here and stay ahead of this guy. Missed that one. So as you guys can see, plenty of stuff to do with the new browser when you get it. Not only is there Netflix and one of those other ones, but you have tons of different things that you can do. Now there's some other ones in here that may work out really well, but with it being in a small screen like this, I didn't want to put some of the video ones, I didn't want to put some of the music video ones, because they're just, I mean, they're great, but they don't utilize this screen as well as like the Netflix or the YouTube does. So you're going to have those in there. But again, thanks for watching, like and subscribe and hitting that bell button, and I will see you guys again soon.